So we're back up at the start now. This is the Wyfold Challenge Cup. So we just saw the Club Coxed Fours. This is now the Club Coxless Fours. We've got Neusser R.V, Germany on the Berkshire station on your left, and on the right, the UK Armed Forces Rowing Club. So these crews have the challenge that we said that the Cox crews didn't have, Mo, in that they are steering these boats from inside on that course.
And you can see the reaction there from both crews. They started to creep into the middle of the island, and the booms, you're just so worried about clipping them, and so safety just draws you into the middle line, and it's hard from an umpiring perspective, it's hard from both of the crews' perspective. You don't want to clash at this point. And
Mo, you've raced the Coxless Fours many a time. You've been in this situation. How does that feel when you're sort of drawing towards a crew and you've got no control over it?
It's slightly terrifying. In 2017 on the semi-final, I veered massively over, and I shouldn't have. And there was probably a reaction that myself, I didn't maybe overcompensate, but I maybe didn't react quick enough when I could see it happening. And it's a distraction. You then start to question how much power you're putting down. I used to row on bow sides, used to draw into the middle, but yeah, you can see here both crews, as they start to come through, they're quite close in each other's waters.
Yeah, they are quite close in each other's waters, and there's not much separating them, which, again, when you sort of start to tense up and think about the other crew being right there on your shoulder, can cause some technical mishaps, which for both crews, not just for the leading crew or the deficit crew.
Yeah, for both crews, there'll be a reaction to the action that's happening in front of you. So you can see now the crew has started to veer over. They're still not really on their stations. They're still flirting with each other's puddles, as you can see there, but both crews, it's about a length lead up here.
I think another really good race we've got here on the course. Neusser R.V, who are the crew on the left-hand side of your picture. They've come from Düsseldorf in Germany, and they've held their line. I think it's actually the UK Armed Forces crew you can see on the right-hand side of your picture that are veering into the middle of the course. And this UK Armed Forces crew, they won't have had that much time training together. They're all serving forcesmen. And they've come together in this crew. They won't have had that much experience. No,
they wouldn't have had much time in the boat. They would have been off doing service or training, and racing together is actually quite challenging. To be able to do it on an iconic course like this is probably one of the best races to pick, but you can see maybe there is a bit of rustiness, a bit of learning how the pressure is coming down from both sides and steering straight down the course.
Well, the UK Armed Forces will know this stretch of water well. We've got them on their picture there. That's bow seat James Stainer, 37 years of age, 4 previous Henleys, so he's well versed on this course. But not only that, when the UK Armed Forces do come to train together, they actually train out of Upper Thames Rowing Club, which we've just gone past here on the course. They are still behind, but they're within sprinting distance here of the Germans, Mo.
They are within sprinting distance, but if they don't correct their steering, it's going to be quite a hampered sprint if they did want to come back. At the moment, they're stretching out the meters of this course by doing slightly extra, but hopefully they remain safe and get to the finish line in one piece.
Because that's it, you want to be in a dead straight line, don't you? Because every turn of the rudder that you do is an extra meter you're adding onto that course.
An extra meter, and then also a little bit of a break under the water every time you're using the rudder.
Well, here they come, Neusser R.V, Germany, Benjamin Nelles, Johannes Neubauer, Simon Falger and Ben Gollish, a young crew, average age of just 22 in this boat, and they're managing to now take the rating down. They've done a really lot of good work in that last 200 metres to just cruise over the line, Mo.
Yeah, cruise over the line. They came third, they got knocked out on the 3rd day, so last year, so they'll be looking forward to go one step closer towards the weekend and into the finals.
So there it is, a win for Neusser R.V in the Wyfold Challenge Cup against